Guys, what's up? Welcome to part two of episode one. We'll continue right where we left off from the last episode. And in this episode, Kenny talks about the anime that she loves and how these have helped her become a better neuroscientist and her with her work in the lab. We also talk about movies, we talk about video games, and we just part off with some final closing words, like just her final message to whoever is watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, share, subscribe, follow us on social media platforms. It's Nigerian Nerd on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. We need your likes. Please subscribe. All right, back to the episode. Bye.
Was I currently interested in? What anime do you watch? What mangas do you read? What movies do you watch? Just take it away.
When it comes to anime, I watch a lot of anime. I think the one that I was recently taken by was Steins Gate. But now that I think of it, I will actually say ReZero. So, and the reason I choose ReZero is because ReZero is very different from any other kind of anime. Because most animes, and I love all of them, you have this protagonist and maybe he has this skill level or has this power, and as he goes on, he develops, he has his passion and he's doing things. This particular guy is like me, literally like me. He comes into this world, he learns a lot of things because he plays video games, but then he just gets thrust into this new world, like a different universe. And he's like, oh my God, I'm going to use all the skills that I watch with. But he's a human being in this world. And now he has to survive. But when you watch the way it was designed, you tell yourself it can't get worse. They make this guy go through hell. And each single time he gets to zero and he gets to negatives and he just keeps going down. It's absolutely paralyzing how much he had to endure. So ReZero it's my go-to game, my anime, and I'll actually connect it to Naruto because Naruto is one of my favorite of all time. Because Naruto is, especially when you see the character, how he develops over time. His bonds with people, friendship, family, and you have other people that actually had the same kind of life he did, but because of who he was, he didn't let it change him. So it teaches you resilience. It teaches you a lot of things, and I apply it to my daily life because I ask myself, if you don't want to look at Naruto, look at Rock Lee. Rock Lee didn't have anything. Hard work. If I can't do 10, I'll do 50. And some days I'll be in my lab and my experiments will fail, and I'll be like, there's one time I was trying to validate the protocol, and it takes 6 hours, and that was my first time, and I messed it up, and my PI was like, oh, we can do it tomorrow, and I was like, no, I started right now. He's like, okay. I'm like, yes. So, and I'm not making this up. It's transference. That's what anime basically does, because movies can't capture what anime do at all. When it comes to movies, my favorite movies of all time is Lord of the Rings. I won't talk about Lord of the Rings a lot, but I'll talk about my favorite battle. Battle for Helm's Deep is my favorite battle of all time. If you talk about the people that watch Game of Thrones and how they had that last battle, how dark it was, I wish the producers of the movie had actually gone and watched the battle for Helm's Deep and drawn from that. Then you appreciate what sword fight, everything is about. And so, what else?
What are you currently playing?
Bloodborne.
Okay, Bloodborne. What do you think of Bloodborne? What do you currently think of Bloodborne?
What I currently think of Bloodborne. Bloodborne is a trying game. Bloodborne is a game that makes you reflect. You play Bloodborne and you basically learn about yourself as you play Bloodborne. Because when I started playing Bloodborne, when you're playing a game for the first time, you have all these guys just set in very weird places, they kill you and stuff. I was thinking about Bloodborne like a normal game. That's how I went into it. I was like, you beat some guys and get to a level, you fight the boss, and then you fight another boss. Oh no. Central, you would die in that particular place 500 times. If you don't get better, basically that means you cannot even proceed further. And so Bloodborne taught me that I actually had to ask myself, why are you doing this? What is it you want to get from here? And then what next? I did play Bloodborne after the first time for like 2 weeks because I was like, it's too hard, I can't. But then I just came back, and each time I got better, I got smarter. And sometimes it's not just so much like I have this amazing skill, no. It's the way I thought about it. It made you think.
That's what From Software does actually. They make you think.
It was beautiful. Like the interaction too.
Yeah.
It was out of this world. So Bloodborne is a game I'm currently playing. I remember my first.
You want to play Sekiro afterwards?
Do I want to? When Sekiro first landed and I saw it, I was going to buy it. I was like, no, I have to finish Bloodborne because I'm in this state of mind. I can't play anything else.
That's what they do to you.
I'm playing this Wolfenstein, this first-person shooter game, and I just dropped it. I was like, the one game I really finished right before, I think, was God of War. And God of War has a special place in my heart.
Beautiful game. Beautiful game.
Flawless. But like Bloodborne, I have to finish it. Then Sekiro came out, and I immediately just got the theme, and then just like, you know how you have the theme on your PS4, and each time I go and I just smell like very
Coming
soon.
for you. Cool stuff.
Yeah.
So if you were to summarize all of this, your experiences being doubted by your male compatriots, your gaming experience, anime you watched, and everything, if you were to summarize all of it, what would you say?
I would really, I don't want to say plead, but I would really ask that everyone should be given a chance. Because being a nerd it's not something that you stumble into. It's a way of life. And when it's a way of life, it's how you survive, it's how you go through simple times, difficult times. And there's a community out there. So I would say that everybody should be accepted, everybody should be acknowledged, be you a guy, a girl. You have kids now playing Fortnite. You don't even know they're kids because you're playing online with them until they speak and you're like, aren't you supposed to be in school? So I would say everybody should be given a chance to actually connect, because connection is the biggest thing. And with gaming, with animes, manga, it's still life, it's part of life, it's an extension of life, but it allows you to enjoy life differently and see life through a different lens. So I would say that everyone should be given a chance to enjoy this life, this different form of life. That's what I would say.
Very well said. Very well said. So, on a final note, are there any people that you want to give shout outs to? Anybody you want to say hi to on the show? Feel free.
I would like to say a shout out to my best friend, Christina Faltas. I think she'll probably be the first person to watch this once it comes out. And then to my twin brother, someone that I really appreciate.
That's Tai, right?
Tai.
Shout outs to Christina, shout outs to Tai.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, good stuff. Good stuff. Beautiful having you here.
Thank you for having me.
There'll be video from the actual episode, will be video of you playing whatever it is you're currently playing. But yeah, I'm happy people get to see this side of you. Good stuff.